This is a weighted sit to stand. I love using a band. You'll see that under my big toe mound, first met head contact, just so I can kind of feel rooted through my foot, which is really important here. Also thinking about internal rotation up and down the chain. So as I go into my sit to stand, I want to make sure I'm nice and close to the bench so I can just essentially tap my butt behind me, holding the weight, optional, in front in a goblet hold position. As I come down, I'm going to think about kind of rotating over that side. If I am a little bit more advanced, I can elevate my top leg. It's a little bit harder for me, so I like to kind of kickstand it. And think about just rotating, kind of shifting into this hip. How you can think about this progressing. And you want to make sure you don't over-rotate. So just think about kind of sitting into this hip. Keep that knee pulled towards midline and root and ground through that mini band underneath the big toe mound. So I want to also make sure that I get over that left side, so I'm not over the right, and push through. This is my left side that I'm working. I'm going to sit down, tap, and push back up through the ground. So you should feel a lot of left glute, a lot of left side working. You want to make sure you're not jutting the hip out to the side, but you've already worked on that hip shift, so you're thinking about getting into that hip. You can advance this by elevating this right leg, like so. I kind of lose it. It's a little too hard for me, so I'm keeping that kickstand position. Where this could progress, something like a pistol squat. So we're working that single leg weighted sit to stand. Make sure your toes don't lift off the ground like mine did. And then come on up. And also last tip, thinking about bringing the hips through and not walking out the knees.